Hey everybody, Carlo here yet again, aka NeoKid501. Sorry for the lack of uploads on the channel. I've been busy game developing. Specifically, today I've been game jamming because the San Jose State Game Development Club has hosted a game jam for Extra Life. There'll be a donation link down below, benefiting Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. I guess since this is YouTube, I can kind of shill the hashtag Team Trees thing too. I mean, they're both good causes, but donate to whichever one you prefer, I suppose. So what you're seeing here is the VR project I made in. It's been. I think I started around 10, so it's been. I can't count. My brain is mush at this point. I think like maybe around 10 hours, a little bit less, a little bit more. Actually no, that's terrible math. It's around 12. And I think the concept of this game is pretty self-apparent, but I think what's more funny is the story of how this came to be. At least it's moderately funny anyway. Initially, I should start out by saying that the themes of the game jam were threefold, and they were dump, similar, and I'm gonna have to quick check, take a peek at what these were because I don't remember. Age was the third one, and you were supposed to pick one or more and make a game around it. And initially, my game idea was actually you had to pick up cargo crates and put them into separate containers, and then you had to put them in the matching colored container, and then they would get dumped into like a truck that would take them away for shipping, like kind of like an Amazon. It was basically like an Amazon employee simulator, I guess. But what ended up happening was I parented the objects incorrectly, so the object didn't fall when I let go of it with the controller, and I thought, okay, well, that's unfortunate. And I kind of moved around for a bit. I was like, it's kind of fun. It was actually kind of fun, just like placing pieces in specific spots. And then I remembered a game called The Incredible Machine, where your object was to place different miscellaneous contraptions to get a ball from objective A to objective B. And I thought, you know what, I kind of want to try and do something like that. Since one of the themes was dump, I figured, okay, that's kind of like drop, I guess. So the ball is dropping from the pipe, the green pipe, and you gotta place with a limited number of objects, you have gotta place the stuff to get to the end goal. And that was it. I mean, I guess in terms of programming, there really wasn't anything that was super challenging. It was just the VR workflow was kind of weird, just because you have to like constantly be putting on and off the headset. There is a tool that you can use to actually keep to play with desktop controls that like simulate the controller motions. I was a little helpful, but I still prefer to, get in there and do the testing. Now this level, I might just cut early because I realized very early in the testing that I accidentally did not put the hitbox on that second red box there. I ended up completing this level. I'll just skip to the part of maybe the ending because I actually do trip on some stuff. This is on the Oculus Quest, so I do get free walking, but I do sometimes have to use the analog sticks to reorient myself because it is such a large play area. So here's me moving the stuff out of the way. I guess I should explain a little bit of the gameplay, other than just placing things. The purple stuff are trampolines, as you saw in the previous level there, and this is me crouching down, by the way. Obviously, like, maybe I should have filmed a webcam with this, but I did it pretty hastily, so I only got gameplay, which is why it's in such a weird aspect ratio, because you guys only get one eye to look at. But the initial intention of the level was that you would use a purple thing, the trampoline, to catapult it into the top of the red one, where it would collide with the roof of that, because if it goes in the red area, it's deleted. Excuse me. And then it would bounce off the blue one, get jumped up by another purple trampoline, and get propelled again, and you would like try and hit it against that gray wall to get in the win zone. But obviously, there's there's probably a few variations of how this works, especially with the trampolines. I felt like it added an interesting dynamic there. I do like the one thing that I didn't really intend for was how cool it is to like to be able, because what happens is whenever to drop the ball you press the trigger, and it's pretty cool to be able to just like hit the trigger, have the ball bounce, and be able to see where it's going, and then kind of adjust, like you can see me like adjusting the trajectory of the purple thing, seeing where it's going, and then putting the blue thing where it would be to intercept. It's actually, it ended up being a lot more interesting than I thought it would be at first, because I thought, oh, this is not going to go anywhere, and I started like I added just one more thing, which is the trampoline, and I was like, oh, this could go somewhere if I went a little bit further with it. Like added oh man, I was thinking like conveyor belts, moving objects, but I was just like, eh. Let's not. I have a couple of things I want to prototype for this, but time restraints, and I wasn't I wasn't taking it too like game jammy seriously either, but I think it turned out pretty good. This is at this point I realized, wait a minute, there's no hitbox in the red thing because it's going straight through it and not deleting itself. Um, but yeah, well, I don't imagine that too much will be added in the interim from today to tomorrow, because there's one more day of the game jam, but you never know. Probably tutorial messages, maybe an extra level or two. I don't know. This is me accidentally clearing the level because like there's a block game checking the console. But yeah, donate to the Extra Life campaign, all that good stuff. They'll probably like tomorrow is basically all polish. But yeah, thanks for watching. John sure will come eventually. I promise. Bye.